Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to take up poem composed upon Westminster Bridge. This is the famous bridge upon the Thames River in London. The poet is William Wordsworth. So William Wordsworth is basically called a nature's poet, but this poem is not a complete nature poem, but it is set in the natural surroundings. So, as the name suggests, composed upon Westminster Bridge, the poet was once standing on the Westminster Bridge and he could observe the beauty of London city in its early morning. This poem is a sonnet. Sonnet means it's in 14 lines, and basically we could divide it into 8 and 6 lines. So the first 8 lines convey a different idea and the next 6 lines convey another view. Now let's start the recitation of this poem, where poet is describing the beauty of London city in the early morning while he himself was standing on a bridge, and the bridge was Westminster Bridge. Earth has not anything to show more fair. Dull would he be of soul who could pass by, a sight so touching in its majesty. The city now doth like a garment wear, the beauty of the morning silent bear. Ships, towers, domes, theatres, and temples lie open onto the field and to the sky, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. Never did sun more beautifully steep in his first splendor valley, rock, or hill. Never saw I, never felt a calm so deep. The river glanced at his own sweet will. Dear God, the very houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart is lying still. So, as we all know, London is a busy city, and but and a city in its early morning shows a calm. So this calm is being reflected by the poet here. He says, earth is at its full beauty here. Earth has not anything to show more fair means it is at its full beauty here. Nothing can be more fair than this place. Dull would he be of soul who could pass by, a sight so touching in its majesty. The poet states that soul, that human being, is dull who could not appreciate it while passing it. This sight is so touching. It's full of splendor. Splendor means it's full of wonder. This city now doth like a garment wear, the beauty of the morning silent bare. Now he appreciates the beauty of the morning, which is silent and bare. And this city is referred as a human being wearing a garment. This garment is of silence. This garment is of the beauty of the early morning. So he says, this city, doth here means does. So this city looks like it has worn a garment of beautiful morning, which is silent and calm. Again, in the next lines, he is expressing the whole sight that he could see while standing on the bridge. This site includes ships, towers, domes, theatres, and temples, which are widely spread. Up open onto the field means which are widely spread, and to the sky. To the sky means it's skyrocketed. It's very high. So the buildings are very high. All these are bright and sparkling, all bright and glittering in the smokeless air. Glitter is to shine. So all these are bright and sparkling in the smokeless air. Smokeless air is referred to the pollution free air because it's early morning and there is hardly any pollution in the air. So the whole site is bright and it's sparkling, it's shining. In the next 6 lines, he is giving another view where the sun is shining and he is appreciating that sight, and he could also refer to the silent that is prevailed over there, and how there is a movement of river which is smoothly moving, and this whole moment is full of calm. So the poet says he has never seen sun shining more beautiful. Never did sun more beautifully steep. That means he has never seen sun shining more beautiful in the first splendor valley. First splendor valley means its first look in valleys, rocks or hill where sun is shining. So sun is much more bright and much more beautiful here as compared to it could be seen in valleys, rocks or hill. And he never felt so calm being in a city, but the early morning sight of the city made him calm. Now he says the river glideth at his own sweet will. That means the river is moving smoothly, gently, without any efforts, in a sweet way, in a sweet gesture, in a sweet moment. Dear God, the very houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart is lying still. Now he says, everyone is in sleep, the whole city is asleep, and he feels stillness in his city. So, this mighty heart is used for the city, and lying still means it's quite calm. So, the whole city is calm, and he could hear the gentle movement of the river and the sun shining at its best. So, this is the poem which visualizes the whole scene of early morning in a busy city, that is London. So, I hope the poem is quite clear to all of you, and you would appreciate this poem and the efforts of William Wordsworth. So, this is a sonnet, and this is with 14 lines, and I hope the whole idea is quite clear to all of you. Thank you and have a nice day.